Let's give a face.
Ain't nobody gonna get that. Hey, Luna. Hey, Medina. Hey, Leo. Thank you, Leo. Hey, Monica. Hey, Lisa. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Thank you. Let's do some shoulder leaning.
Feel it, because I am feeling it.
Thank you. Hey, Monica. Hey, Blog.
I got my Machiavelli t-shirt on today, y'all.
Hey, Florida. Blog said niggas doing his hip motion.
All right, Nick. Do it, Nick. Put your hands up in the air.
I'm trying, Medina. I'm trying. I really am. I'm on Blogs and Fishing Weight Loss Challenge.
All right, y'all.
Give y'all a little morning music.
Yes. We had to give y'all a little morning motivation. Yes, we did. We had to give y'all a little morning motivation. Hold on for a second. Let me just get this right. Okay. Where's it? Oh, there it goes. All right.
As y'all see, the baby's home.
As y'all can see, the baby is home and he's doing all right.
And he's acting a fool.
Oh my God, he got his little man berries cut off yesterday. He got his teeth removed. He had double teeth in his mouth, so he had to have those removed. Hopefully he'll stop chewing on my slippers and chewing on everything else. He got a microchip, so if he gets lost, we'll be able to find him. And what else he had done? He had his regular his booster shots done yesterday.
And a microchip.
Yeah, and a microchip. I said that. Jomel is doing fine. He is his regular spry self.
He's just a little, I'm sure he's calm. So
yeah,
I'm sure he's on medication because they gave us medication to give him one today and one tomorrow. And as calm as he is right now, he probably still high from whatever they gave him before we picked him up.
Yeah. But he back to his old ways, you know, just picking up stuff off the floor and eating it and, you know, eating tissue and just doing, you know, the regular badass shit he do.
And he just got to go back in 10 days to make sure his mouth is healing from where they pulled the teeth because it was double canine. Yeah. So they had to pull out the baby ones. And I guess because they didn't fall out, they had to stitch it up. Yeah. Because it wouldn't close up on its own. Yeah, so everybody, what people don't understand is dogs don't feel pain. Thank God dogs don't feel pain the way we feel pain. And so, you know, but, you know, when you're a parent, when you're a doggy parent, you just look at that dog like that's your child. And Mr. Man, the one that pops the most junk about Jomel, was the one that was most nervous for him.
Yes, I was.
Where's my baby?
I am an overbearing father.
I told him, I said, you want to go? They said pick him up anytime after 9. So at like 9:05, I said, you want to go get Jomel? What do you mean? Do I want to go get Jomel? Of course I want to go get my baby. I want to get my damn baby. Yeah. I talk shit about him, but it's just like your child. Nobody else can't talk junk about your child but you. Because if they do, you like the picture?
Y'all like the picture? Wait, let's move out the way. Let's move out the way.
It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. I'll post the picture on the community wall.
We'll post it on the community wall. That picture, believe it or not, is 2 separate pictures. That's a picture of me that I took back in 2015.
And that's me back in 2016 or 17.
Yeah, and one day Joseph put both of them together and he combined both of them together and he put them on our Facebook page. And that thing got so many likes it wasn't even funny.
You gonna start already?
Of course he's gonna start.
Before we started live,
he wouldn't be Joe down.
Laid down at my feet sleeping. He was laying because it was funny. She had just sent me an email asking about him, and I was like, "Oh, he's calm."
He wouldn't be
and
Joe
y'all see now that when we go live is what we tell you. That's when he decides to act a fool
because he knows that his attention is off of him. That's why. But anyway, guys, welcome to our channel. Please make sure that as you're entering our channel, please make sure that you hit the like button. For those of you that have not subscribed yet, please make sure that you go on ahead and subscribe to our channel because you're not going to be disappointed. And also make sure that you share. After you leave this, share with everybody. Of course, you know who we are. I am His Majesty.
And I'm Joseph.
And together we are the McRae Kingz. And we welcome you. We welcome you once. We welcome you twice. We welcome you 3 times. Welcome to our channel. Once you hit
that subscribe button, you are a knight of our round table.
Yes.
A knight of the King's round table.
Yes.
Of course, Medina is an honorary knight.
Yes, yes. So in honor of Medina, speaking of knights, in honor of Medina, we've created something special for you, Medina. So I'm going to go right to that now. And here we go. This is our newest mug. It is called the official King's Night, the King's official Knights mug. This is the mug that we dedicated to Medina and all of our subscribers out there, all of you Knights out there. So go on over to our Teespring website, our McRae Kingz boutique, and get your mug. Get your mug. Also, this mug comes in all different colors. It comes in white. It comes in yellow. It comes in black. It comes in blue. It comes in pink. Okay? It comes in every single color that you can imagine in the rainbow because we are the rainbow. So get on over to our McRae Kingz boutique and get our mug. Get the mug. Get it. Go on ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it, y'all. Get it. Go get it. And we have T-shirts there. And don't forget, we have our special edition Team McRae Lifetime Member T-shirt dedicated to Surprise Around the Corner. You can get that mug, that T-shirt. It says, "I'll have a bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll." You know, you can get that one too. But make sure that you get over there and get the merchandise that you like. We got all different kinds of stuff over there, y'all. You can get leggings, you can get sports bras, you can get socks, you can get everything. So go on over to the McRae Kingz boutique. Go on over there and see what we got. Good morning, everybody. Y'all know I don't say good morning individually to everybody. Joseph does all the good mornings to everybody. I try to say good morning
I think
to everybody.
I got everybody, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Lois, Danny G, Florida, Tracy, Medina came in early, so I know I got Medina.
Yes.
Leo and Watson, I got them. I got Monica, I got Anita, I got Blogs and Fiction. Yeah, I got everybody.
Okay. Well, shout out to the TBT squad, of course. MJ&J Family Mukbangs. That's Monica, and then you got it's me, Johnston. Yes, honey. And then you got it's your boy Leo, and let's talk about it with Anita. And everybody gave a good and powerful message this morning. So we might piggyback off of that, but then y'all know us. We always go off onto another tangent, so you never know what you get when you come to us. So with that being said, let's get on with it. Joseph, I got to tell everybody before we start with this topic, I got to tell everybody what happened yesterday. Yesterday, y'all, I had to talk to the Lord. I had to pull out my telephone. So the Lord can calm me down. This newfound insurance that I have has allowed me to have a lot of benefits, which I'm grateful for, which I've realized that I have not showed my gratefulness for. And what I mean by that is sometimes, guys, we have to be grateful for what we have, what God has given us, and not become so angry when something goes wrong. And yesterday, I allowed not the devil, I allowed myself to be in a space where
Thank you.
I just allowed everything to bother me. I allowed everything to bother me. I called the dentist because, guys, as you know, I'm trying to get some partials. I'm trying to get some partials for the bottom part of my teeth, and so I went to the dentist yesterday. And I went for a consultation to see exactly, what my options were. And I went to Aspen Dental. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but it's called Aspen Dental. They do all different types of dental work, but one of their main things that they do is dentures. They do dentures and they do partials. And I went in and, just something just came over me, and I knew what was about to happen.
Medina, we are going to make one of those.
I knew what was about to happen. And I don't know why when the spirit tells me something, sometimes my want takes over my ability to listen to that good angel saying, Trammell. See, because the good angel was saying, Trammell, get your ass up and walk out of this damn place, because you ain't doing enough of wasting your time. My husband was sitting in the car. How long was you sitting in the car? Mm-hmm. He was probably sitting in the car for a good hour. At the most, and because social distancing does not allow him to come into the establishment with me.
I called Tracy, and I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "Oh, I'm about to watch a movie." I said, "Well, before you watch the movie, you're going to talk to me until I'll come out."
Right. So anyway, I went in and I gave them all my information. I gave them my insurance, and believe me, I did the homework before I went in. I knew how much my insurance would cover and so on and so forth. Okay. So, and I went over to the website and I found, I saw what the different options are, what the different costs and what type of dentures, because y'all, it's a science to dentures. It's a science to partials. There's some dentures that look natural, more natural than others. There's some dentures that are made with different materials than others, and so on and so forth. If I had the money, child, I would just go on ahead and spend the $27,000. Yeah, y'all heard me right. $27,000 to get the implants on both top and bottom, but I just don't have. I ain't got it like that. So these are my only options. And so I got in there, and the lady she was so nice. And she took my x-rays, and we had a nice conversation. I was telling her about my anniversary coming up and stuff, and she just talked to me, and she was just so nice to me. She took my x-rays, and then they plop you in a room. And I knew when they leave you in that room by yourself for a few minutes, oh, there's some shit going on. There's some shit about to go on. So they send this one man in, and I don't know what his job is. I don't know what his job title is or what. But he comes in. He ain't no dental hygienist or nothing like that. He just comes in and he sits and he talks to me. Oh, hi, how are you doing, Mr. McRae? It's nice to meet you. Oh, it's so nice to meet you. I heard that you just moved here from New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey too. I said, oh, okay. See, that's how they get you. Okay. So I'm sitting here and I'm having this conversation with him and I'm looking at him like, yeah. Okay. I'm looking at him like, when is the bullshit? When is the bullshit coming in the room? And he finally said those words. Well, Mr. McRae, we're going to send, and he was black too. Mr. McRae, we're going to send a dental hygienist in here and they're going to look at your teeth and they're going to see how much bone loss you have in the teeth that you have left. Now, y'all, I ain't got none but these here. I got 6 damn teeth. 6. Okay? And they said, okay, well, we're gonna send a dental hygienist in here and we're going to have her look at your teeth and see how much bone loss you have. So she comes in and she takes this little tool that looks like an ink pen. And it got a little, curve, a little point on it. And she says, oh, well, Mr. McRae, we're going to look at your teeth and we're going to see if there's any bone loss. We're going to see. And then she looks at it, she opens my mouth and she says, okay, well, open wide. And I open wide and she looks at me and she's like, I was like, well, what the fuck is she looking at me like that for? And she starts, saying these little numbers. 26D, 76D. And I mean, she's doing this for like a good 15 minutes now. I'm like, why the fuck is she doing all this shit? And I only got 6 damn teeth. Okay. So then when she gets finished, she goes, all right, Mr. McRae, here it is. Well, Mr. McRae, we've looked at your teeth and we've noticed there's some bone loss. There's some bone loss right here in the middle of your teeth. And we are, what we need to do is we need to get in there and we need to get all that bacteria out and we need to get those teeth removed. And I'm looking at her like, bitch, I got 6 motherfucking teeth. It ain't no way in the world that y'all are going to take these away from me. These teeth ain't going no damn where. Nowhere. I'm looking at her like, these teeth ain't going nowhere, honey. But see, that's the okie doke, guys. That's why you got to get a seat. You can't just go to one place. You got to shop around. You got to go. You got to shop around. You got to shop around. You got to go to this place. You got to go to that place. Because I know it ain't nothing wrong with my bottom teeth because I get them cleaned once a year and I brush them. And I make sure that because I'm a heavy coffee drinker and I get them cleaned. I get them clean and I floss them. I floss them after every goddamn meal. So I know there ain't nothing wrong with my teeth.
My little dental sticks. Honey.
You damn right.
So I'm like, what are you using dental sticks for? I'm not caught up in them things.
Anyway, see, that's why Machiavelli is here to protect me. to keep me from whooping somebody's ass. I got a can of whoop ass. I got a can of whoop ass for him too. He can call APS on me. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, I'm sitting here and I'm saying, I said, I was talking to the Lord the whole time. And the Lord was telling me, Jamel, this ain't the place for you, Jamel. That's what God was telling me as I was talking to him. He was like, Jamel, this ain't the place for you. So she's like, oh, well, we're going to get you all set up. We're going to get you all set up so you can get everything started. I ain't get excited or nothing because I learned not to get excited at first sight of things. So she sends me over to the manager, the desk manager who does all the appointments and does everything. So she's like, she's typing stuff on her phone. I mean, on her computer and stuff. And then she goes, okay, Mr. McRae, we're all set. Here's your paperwork. Here's our paperwork. Let me explain everything to you. You're going to have this procedure done. You're going to have this procedure done. They're going to pull these teeth. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. And then you're going to get these teeth. She had already picked out the motherfucking teeth. And I'm like, wait, bitch. I looked on the website and they got a special. It says $250 per arch, meaning top and bottom. Meaning, if you pay $200, you get a set of dentures for $500.
And let me see your transcript.
She says, "This is what your insurance will cover, and this is what you have to pay out of pocket." Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? $3,800. I said, "Well, fuck, Joseph. I might as well have just gone on ahead and got the goddamn the implants." I mean, I could have went out on the street and gave up a little shot of leg and raised the $7,000 down payment that I needed for the dental implants. Why? And she was like, "Well, if you don't have the money to pay out of pocket, we do have payment plans." I'm saying, okay, let me just sit here. I got to sit here and I got to hear everything she got to say. "All we need for you to do is we need you to sign a release so we can check your credit and da 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 da." And I was like, okay. She said, "But it won't affect your credit unless unless you're pre-qualified." Child, she put my social security number in, and the machine told her to call the cops. Call the police.
Ooh,
Call the police, because he ain't got no damn business in here. Ain't nowhere in the motherfucking world. Now, I pre-qualified, but they wanted me to leave a 50% down payment.
Oh, no problem.
Joseph. They wanted me to leave 50% down payment. Me and Joseph had to scrape up money this morning to get 2 cups of coffee. What the hell am I going to get $1,500 for? So she was like, I said, "Okay, ma'am."
It was like scraping up $3 and change.
I said, "Okay, ma'am, I have to go and I have to discuss this with my husband." I said, "He's going to go through the roof, but I'll discuss it with him." "Oh, well, okay, Mr. McRae, here's our card. We're going to give you a follow-up call." I said, "You don't have to do that, child." I said, "I'll call you." And I left. And when I came out of the office, I think Joseph knew what was going on, because I looked at him like this. And he just looked at me when I got in the car. I said, "Joseph." He said, "What happened?" I said, "Joseph." I said, "That bitch crazy." I said, "Them people in there crazy. Ain't no way in the world. Them people crazy." Okay. So then I get home, because I was so aggravated and frustrated. I get home and I had to call the pharmacy. And they said, "Oh, well, Mr. McRae, your medication is ready." Now, y'all, I've been waiting all this time to get my insulin and couldn't even afford to go to the pharmacy and get my goddamn prescription.
It says my insulin is ready now. It's nowhere near the thousands.
No.
It's gonna be.
Listen,
so,
when
he tells me, I said, "So where we gonna get that from at this present?"
Right. Listen, guys.
"Well, hell, I waited this long. I might as well wait till we get.
You might as well. Listen, when you're on a fixed income, your money. You spend your money wisely, and as wisely as you can spend your money, as much as you try to make it stretch out, it's not easy to make it stretch out through the month. And so, I just listen. The Lord has been walking with me all this time. If I don't have my insulin today, I'll have it by the time I get my check. So I'm good. I'm grateful. See, this is what we have to learn how to do, people. We have to learn how to appreciate that what God has given us. And sometimes God gives things to us, and it might be on a little standby. But trust me when I tell you, when it's time for you to have it, the Lord gonna see fit for you to have it. Okay, He gonna see fit. Just as like this morning, oh child, let me tell you something. It's like I can't survive without my coffee. Mm-hmm. I can't. But something said to I said, "Joseph, what we gonna do? We ain't got no coffee." Now, usually we go to the store and we normally
we have coffee in the house.
We normally have coffee in the house, but like I said, our finances, we had to handle some things this month that we normally wouldn't have to handle. So, we we haven't been able to go to the grocery store. As much food as we have, we ain't got no coffee.
Ran out of coffee and green.
So Joseph was like, Shamel, I got $2 in some.
No, what happened was I had brought Bitcoin on the Cash App.
Yes.
So I didn't tell him because I said, well, I wonder how this works if I cash this out.
Right.
Because, you know, when it's stocks and bonds and stuff like that, you got to wait till somebody buys it.
Mm-hmm.
So because, you know, you can buy Bitcoin and stocks on the quick Cash App for like $1.
Yeah, yeah.
So I said, let me see what happens if I get rid of this Bitcoin. And $2 jumped on this. I said, I got $2. He said, I got $2. So let's go get some coffee. I was like, child, I ain't had to do this in a long time.
But see, God, that's how the Lord worked. That's how the Lord worked. The Lord knew that I needed my coffee this morning. And so the Lord said.
Then he yells at me when I say, well, let's go get Jamel. Of course we're going to get my baby.
No.
Right now. Then we get in the car. I said, okay, are we going to get Jamel first or the coffee? Don't play with me. I want my coffee. I love my baby, but I need
y'all know that
coffee.
commercial. Don't play with my discount. Don't play with my coffee. They can tell me Jesus is coming, and I'm going to say, wait a minute, y'all. Let's make a quick stop at Dunkin' Donuts. Because when we get to Jesus, I need to have my coffee so I can hear everything and understand everything that Jesus got to say. I got to understand the message. In order for me to understand the message, I got to free and clear my mind. And the only way I can do that is with a cup of coffee. Yes, Lord. Yes, Jesus. And when we got that coffee this morning, I preached the whole sermon. Y'all gonna see it on Car Conversations. I said, praise God. Thank you, Jesus, for the coffee. Praise him. Praise God. Yes, praise him. He started speaking in tongues. So we got our coffee this morning. And I think we got we got enough money to get coffee tomorrow morning. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do about tonight because I'm gonna die.
Well,
because I usually have like 2 cups of coffee 2 cups of coffee a day. And I'm usually have like 1 in the morning, I have 1 in the afternoon. And so y'all don't understand, child. Coffee
it's a coffee
it's like crack, child, to me. It's like crack. So I got that story out there, guys. Please tune in. Please tune in for our next Car Conversations, which I will be uploading tomorrow. And it will be our journey of picking up, like dropping Jomel off to have his surgery and picking him up along with some other things, some other interesting things that we talked about. It's really funny this week. It's really funny. I think we're gonna have to tell the biscuit story.
We don't have to.
But it's really funny. So stay tuned and watch out for Car Conversations. Also, yesterday we got our community wall, which I'm most excited about. And of course, you guys see that Joseph posted some pictures on there, and I posted some pictures on there. If you haven't gone over there, you're gonna find it so comical that Joseph is the same now. I mean, he was the same then as he is now. He got pictures on there when he was a kid, and he's giving you poses. He's posing, doing this. Y'all got it's funny. It's cute though. Joseph was the cutest little fat baby that you would ever want to see in your life. The little cheeks. That now I understand, because his family used to tell me, "Oh, child, Joseph used to walk back and forth across the coffee table, his grandmother's coffee table, and he would do stuff. He would just do shit." And I said, "Y'all didn't beat his ass." See, because y'all in the comment section, how many people in the comment section can say that they was able to walk across their mama coffee table and survive? See, because I wouldn't be here.
I couldn't walk across my mother's because she had glass. My grandmother had a wood coffee table.
Yes.
So she would let me do runway back and forth.
Remember, he went to the car wash with his aunt. She told me about the time she went to the car wash with him and he opened up the damn windows. I said, why didn't you?
No, it wasn't the car wash. Back in the day when they had the fire hydrant.
Yeah, the fire, yeah.
But they would spritz out water instead of just pouring out.
His aunt told him, don't open the window.
She could feel that I was going to open the window on her. And she said, Joe, don't open that window.
And of course, what did he do?
You know, I opened the window.
He opened up the window. See, this is why Jomel acted the way that he do. This is payback. It's payback.
Leave him laying there quiet.
So,
don't say his name.
and I used to, and I said to his family, I said,
high as hell. He is just sitting there staring
good,
into space.
Good. I used to say to his family, why didn't you beat his ass? They said he had the cutest little cheeks. He had the cutest little eyes, and he would look up at you, and you just couldn't. Man, his grandmother was a whole nother different story. Joseph said his grandmother used to knock the shit out of his ass. But you know, his aunt and his mother his sisters, you said, you know, he was the cutest little boy that they just couldn't do it.
And really, I posted it because Tramel talks about that. But I wanted y'all to see, when I tell y'all I always lived in my truth, I've always lived in my truth.
Always.
You see me pose with my sister on the stairs. You see me, she's sitting there playing with her doll and one, and I'm stretched out like I'm Naomi Campbell, honey, giving you a pose. And then I'm on the stairs with it. I've always, I've never felt anything.
He was
wrong
the cutest little baby.
Like, I never felt, I just never felt.
That's why I don't want you to lose too much weight. I don't want you to lose the cheeks.
The cheeks. Medina keeps saying, she said today, I'm still, after she can tell, I'm still, yes, I don't look, my face don't
no, the cheeks
my face don't look like a pumpkin no more. It looks like a squash.
I like the chubby cheek.
And we're going to keep going till it looks like a cucumber.
I like the chubby cheek. Listen, I've always listened. As tiny as I am, I wasn't always this small. I used to be a big guy myself. I weighed I weighed over 300 pounds at one time. I'll do a story and tell y'all how I lost all that weight. But I weighed over 300, almost 300 pounds one time. I got to like 290. I was like 10 pounds short of being 300 pounds.
Yes, when I saw the pictures, I said, well, I'm glad you look like, because let me tell you something.
I'll post them on the community wall.
Joseph, y'all don't know I can't say maiden name because I wasn't a woman. I'm not a woman. But y'all know my other name, my government name before I got married. So I'm going to just say McRae. Joseph McRae did not date fat boys, honey. Because I'll tell you in a minute. It's only room for one bowl of Jello. And I'm that bowl of Jello, honey. I needed a spoon. I didn't want another bowl of Jello. When he showed me them pictures of him fat, I was like, thank God you said
cute.
I never said you wasn't cute. And I like you a little thicker. I like you thick like when I first met you.
Yeah, I was thick when Joseph and I first met. I had muscle. I had muscle mass, and I had nice cute legs and so on and so forth. Thank you for the super chat, Medina. I was much bigger in mass, you know, but I used to be a big guy. I was a big guy.
But I don't want, if you could fit my clothes, we would not have matched.
Yeah. Let me tell y'all something.
Especially if my clothes was too small.
For you people that say no fats, no femmes, for you people that say no fats, let me tell you something. Once you go fat, you never go back.
But see, fat boys are shady with it too.
Yeah, fat boys are shady with it too.
Of them like me that won't date another fat boy.
Yeah, I know.
But I know some that will date another fat boy.
But let me tell you something. Once you go fat, you never go back. There ain't nothing like a big man. Let me tell you something. I love anything big. B.I.G. Shout out to B.I.G. I love I've always been attracted to men that were bigger than me because I have Napoleon syndrome. I'm actually 6 feet tall, but I think I'm 16 feet tall. It's like that little dog that you hear about. You know how they say dogs, little small dogs like Jomel, they don't know how big they are. They don't realize how small they are. That's me. I think I'm 16 feet tall.
You smell like blood.
I've always been attracted to big things. And you know, there was one time in my life where I wasn't attracted to big guys because my friends used to tell me, oh, he's fat, he's out of shape, da-da-da-da-da. And so one of my friends, shout out to Ephraim Dupree from the legendary house of Dupree. He told me, he said, Tramel, I saw him looking at this big guy. I saw him looking at this big guy one day, and he said, I said, what you looking at that guy like that for? And he said, wait a minute, let me finish my story. I said, what you looking at that big guy like that for? And he said, Tramel, he said, let me tell you something. Once you have a fat man, you ain't gonna never want no skinny guy no more. And I was so intrigued by it. I was like, what is he? I wanted to know what he was talking about. Well, child, I had met me a big boy that weekend. That was Pride weekend down in DC. I had met me a big man that weekend, child, and let me tell you something. That boy threw something on me.
I'll make sure he posted on the community wall.
He threw something on me, child. And honey, it's just stuck. From that point on, I couldn't see nothing. It was like every fat guy, every big guy I was attracted to. And it's been that way. Or like Joseph, when I first met Joseph, I didn't tell him this 18 to 20 years ago. But when I first met Joseph, I thought he was just a meal. He was a meal child. He looked like sex. He walked like sex. And he talked like sex.
And you know that used to bother me because he ain't the only person that told me that.
He was just a meal child. Joseph was just this big old lemon meringue pie. And I loved every single minute of it. And child, we got to get y'all. We can't tell. That's rated R. We can't tell y'all that story. We can't tell y'all the story the first time we smashed. But it was amazing. It was like going off into the galaxies. I was Sailor Moon.
Yes, and you had to go to work and tell everybody.
And I had to go. I did not go to work and tell everybody. I went to work and I had this look on my face and everybody saw it. And so my friend asked me, Tramel, what's going on? And she kept on asking me, what's going on? Why are you looking like that? I had been mesmerized. I had been hypnotized. He threw it on me. He threw it. Not only did he throw it on me, he made me barbecue chicken, macaroni and cheese. He made me collard greens. Oh yes, I was full. He filled me up. By the time I left Joseph's house that day, he filled me. I was so embarrassed too, because his uncles were right in the next room. His uncles was right. I was so embarrassed to walk downstairs, and his Uncle Fred looked at Uncle Jasper looked at me like this.
Rest in peace.
He looked at me, and I could have swore he looked at Joseph like another one bites the dust. Because I'm telling you, I was ready. I was so into Joseph at that time. But I was afraid of him. If I wasn't afraid of him at the time, I would have been at his window, throwing pebbles at his window, like, come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Come on.
And he didn't tell me this 2 years later.
No, I didn't tell him this 2 years later.
Because he sure acted like he wasn't affected by no way, form, or fashion.
Yes, it was amazing, guys. It was amazing. That's why I know Joseph is my soulmate. Joseph is my soulmate. He's my soulmate. I'm his soulmate. That's why I tell him I don't believe in divorce. He can try to divorce me if he wants to. and he knows what's going to happen. We've had that discussion too.
What's going to happen?
You're going to get stalked.
He said I'm going to look like a raccoon.
You're going to look just like a raccoon. You're going to look just like a raccoon because I'm going to punch you in both your eyes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, circles right there. Mm-hmm. Ain't no divorce. Ain't no divorce. This is if it's a divorce, this is going to be one for the news. And I'm not talking about the regular news. It's going to be coming to you from Channel 9 News. That's what it's going to be.
It's going to be breaking news.
Breaking news. Yes. It's going to interrupt your favorite program. So that's never going to happen because this is my baby. This is my big teddy bear. How could you get rid of your Teddy Ruxpin? He's my Teddy Ruxpin. But anyway, guys, I had to tell y'all that story. I hope y'all got a laugh out of it. I hope y'all got some funny out of it. And listen, mods, let me tell you this. Do not mute out Benito Henry's comments. Benito is my little brother. We have a love-hate, back and forth relationship. It's like we're frenemies.
In here, so she knows.
Shout out to Shalene too. That's my little sister.
Love Kings in here, so they know.
Shout out to the Love Kings. The Love Kings know, y'all. Do not mute out Benito's comments
because Benito will say some stuff that
Benito will say some shit
is offensive to both of us. Well, he don't never come for me. He always coming for Tramel.
Me.
And it really ain't because that's just how him and Tramel go back and forth. Now later, if he does put up a video popped up on Facebook where he was drunk again, and y'all will get a good old laugh at this one. He has some knockout punch. Tracy, you remember because this day 2 years ago or last year, this day last year or 2 years ago was Alvin's 40th birthday party. And you know, Kyla had made that knockout punch and he sat there and drank it.
It was delicious. It was just delicious. We need to do that one right there, that knockout punch, child. Woo! Child. Well, we're gonna upload that one today. We definitely gonna upload.
Let me see us transcripts that will be on the episode of Snap.
Huh?
We'll be on the episode of Snap.
Child, it won't even be Snapchat. It's gonna be cops.
It'll be the first 4
Like
days.
it's gonna be live PD.
It'll be the first.
No,
4
live
days.
PD.
They took that off.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. So
They're gonna put it back on. They're gonna
It'll
put
be
a
the first
special
4 days.
edition of live PD on. Oh, this mouse is not liking me right now. Okay, there we go. There we go.
You doing?
I'm putting the link in the chat.
It didn't work yesterday.
We're putting the link in the chat early today. So if you guys want to come in and you got something to say, please feel free to. We're going to change our platform up a little bit. Okay. So from now on, we're going to put a link in the chat for you guys that want to come in and you have a comment or you have a question or you need some advice from us. You'll be able to do so. So the link is right there. And mods, please copy and paste that link. Please copy and paste that link so everybody will be able to get it. Yeah, I know once I post it, it's there. But you know, mods, make sure that you let people know that they can come in and they if they want to leave a comment, they can. But I tell you guys all the time, I don't know if there's any, and this is a disclaimer for you internet bullies and you trolls. Tread lightly, because you don't know me.
There's nobody in here like
you don't know me, and I don't know you.
They hide in the bushes, and that's
no. See, Joseph, we have followers that are loyal. We have followers.
Well, hey, I'm not pressed by it because Shalene is in here. Yeah. When Shalene is present, I ain't worried about nobody saying nothing that don't need to be
We got
said.
followers on Facebook.
That mean somebody coming?
That's Benito right
Benito
there. We got followers on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook that will turn.
Oh, that's how that works.
Out. They will turn you. Y'all, we get ready to bring somebody in. I know I'm in trouble. I know I'm gonna get it. Joseph, I don't even know if I should hit the button.
Just hit the button.
I don't even know, but we got somebody.
He can be hung up on.
And he laughing. He laughing already.
He already laughing. You already know.
No, I don't want you. No, you're not. Get out of my face.
This is my little baby brother. His name is Benito Henry. Y'all go follow him on Facebook. Look at him. Looking at camera Benito and show him them beautiful eyes. My brother got the prettiest eyes. Y'all, I'm telling you. He got the prettiest eye. And ladies, I'm sorry. Sorry, ladies.
Out of my face.
He's on y'all.
No. Go. Stop it. Ew. She attacking me.
I'm surprised to see you here. I've never seen you here.
Stop. Okay, I have to move because my dog has decided that she needs more attention.
Yes, and that's a big dog.
We know what you're going through.
He ain't little like Jomel.
We know what you're going through. Look at those ladies. Look at them pretty eyes. Y'all can't have him. He's on our team, y'all. No, come here. Come here. Come, Papa.
Oh my God.
Just let him do it.
No.
You see, I had to warn everybody, right?
About what?
About muting out your comment. I had to let everybody know that you and I have this love-hate relationship, and not to because over here on YouTube, Benito is not like Facebook. You can say whatever you want to, and you just say it. Over here on YouTube, you have moderators that will block you or block out your comments or put you in timeout.
You didn't warn them. They would have blocked you.
Yeah.
Blue. Oh my God. You will swear to God I don't see this dog every day. She is in my.
Do you hear this? Can you hear this?
Be quiet.
See, look.
Go.
I was sitting in the chair and she decided that she wanted to sit in the chair with me.
Come on, baby.
You stay over there. But I'm glad to see you. Tremel, you looking trade-ish today.
I'm looking what?
Like a trade.
Oh.
The last time I saw you, you had them dreads swinging them around like you was on a runway or something.
You can't take me, Benito. You just cannot take all this Armady stuff. I know, Benito.
Whatever.
I love that chair you sitting in. Let me see it.
It's not a chair, it's a sofa.
I love them pillows.
Yeah, one side is this, the pillow, and then you got that. This ain't my house though, you know.
Oh, okay.
I have a section. This is too small.
Go your daddy.
Y'all look at my little brother. Ain't he cute? He is just so adorable. Now, y'all, Benito is a veteran. He also has a daughter is she still a veteran? Is she a veteran? Is she still in service?
She's in the Air Force. She's still in the Air Force.
In the Air Force. And Benito is a business owner. He is a business owner. Tell what kind of business you own, Benito.
I am with patient advocates. And we advocate for patients. We make sure that they, if they are in assisted living and things like that, and they can't afford to continue, we find them a place to go that they can afford. And what we do is we get with other different facilities, and we do contracts with them so that they will help as far as the income, and they'll take some, because some people don't get that much because they haven't worked that much. So we help them by getting contracts with other facilities. So we get them more. What we do is we get them more patients so that they can afford to help out, so it offsets not having all of the money.
Wow.
We help them with Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, all of that. Veterans aids and aid and attendance benefits and things like that. We help them with all of that.
And also, Benito, I have to say thank you. Thank you for your donation that you gave to me. It really helped me out a lot when I wasn't able to get my insulin. But now I'm happy to say that I'm able to get my insulin now, and I really, really appreciate that. I really, really do. And I want to ask you, a lot of brothers, you don't see a lot of brothers in the field that you're in. What inspired you to do that?
Well, actually, generally you don't. But what inspired me is because I was I had retired from the military, and I had done some jobs, and I worked with special needs kids. But I see how left out our elders are. A lot of people just forget about them, or will take advantage of them because they don't know things. And I just one of my friends was doing it, and I was helping, and I just decided, hey, let's just go all in.
Right. And Benito, if I'm putting too much of your business out there, then don't answer me. No, because me and Tramel talk about it all the time. You don't understand why we're so passionate about it. Because when you called us and told us, we were shocked. But Benito actually had COVID-19. And you hear Tramel tell y'all that it's real, and y'all think it's real. So he can tell you what it feels like to have that and still be here now. But at the same time, a lot of people don't know people who have it, so they don't believe it's real. They don't believe that it's and when he called us and told us, we were both shocked, because we hadn't seen him or heard from him in a minute. So when he told us, we was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And he was explaining to us what happened. He didn't have horrible symptoms.
And he was still out there on the front lines, helping people, giving out masks. He was doing all kinds and Benito just does that. We need more people like you that just care, because so many times I have walked into the pharmacy and I have seen elderly people in tears have to pick and choose what
medications
they can because of affordability. I just went through it myself. So I know,
But see, one of the things is we need to have people out there that will help a lot of elders, because a lot of them don't know what they're qualified for. So they go without. But they have to have something available to say, hey, this is, look up what they have, what their benefits are, and say, hey, you can get this and you can get that. And there are a lot of companies that
will help, right?
That will help. Like one of my clients has Good RX, and like one of the medications that she had to pay for was $100 and something. But when she she got the Good RX, which is like $7 a month. That medicine she paid $1.50 for.
Right. And
so sometimes it's good to have stuff like Good RX or the discount cards, because they'll help you out a lot. Because you go up in there, thinking that you're gonna pay $100-something and you give them that card and it drastically reduces. So a lot of it is education for our elders because a lot of them are not computer savvy. A lot of them don't know to go to this website and that website or go here and there, and they don't get that information. So we need to have people in the community, especially in the Black community, to explain, get them situated. You know, I think there should be like an office or something that elders could go to, like a community center, and they can find out what they're qualified for, who, you know, where to go to get it and things like that. And it will help out a lot.
Yeah, well, you know, they do have things like that in some of the Black communities I've seen, but unfortunately, they're just so overwhelmed that, you know, it's so hard to get to that person that feels as though you need to get to me now, you know. And see, with me, you know, my fault is that I didn't do the research until it affected me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so once I got over that and was able to do the research and find out, you know, exactly what was the issue and what could be done for me, I was able to get it done. And it's taken me, it only took me 6 months. I know some people, it takes longer than that, you know? And, you know, like I said, my heart goes out, especially the elderly people, because you're right, Benito, so many people forget about elderly people. And what they do is they forget the day and age that they lived in. What people don't understand is there was no internet. There was all this technology that we have now. They didn't have that. So all this stuff, even my own mother, my mother didn't even know how to work her iPhone, let alone go on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Mama, that's my mom.
My mama was calling me every 5 minutes. Shamel, like, what's this? What's that? My mother called me one night at 6 o'clock in the morning talking about, Shamel, I can't play Words with Friends. And I was like, Mommy, for real? You can't play Words with Friends and you're calling me at 6 o'clock in the morning. You and Joseph need to get in the car and come over here and fix my phone. And me and Joseph, with our crazy asses, got in the damn car and went over to her house so that we could fix her phone to play.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I know, but I didn't want to. Just because
I know at 6 in the morning. I don't even look. I think,
yeah, but we have to not lose sight of that. People, your parents, if you have elderly people in your family, please don't forget about them. It's some elderly person out there right now that don't have a meal to eat, not because they can't afford it. It's just because they don't know that there are resources out there that will bring the meals to them.
Meals on Wheels. They have so many different things, and they don't just bring you one. They bring you, I think, enough for a month.
Yeah.
So, you know, those are things that they need to know because, you know, there are so many programs out there. Like, I know in Houston, they have the Bread of Life, and that's at St. John's in downtown. Every Wednesday, the food bank brings vegetables, fruit and vegetables and all kind of fruit. And all you have to do is give them your address and you know, you go through the line and they give you a bunch of food. It's not a little bit, it's a lot of food. Every Wednesday. In downtown Houston, they do it. Those are things that people need to know, you know, because a lot of times the people that do know don't need the food, right, and they'll go and get it, and the people that need it don't do it because they don't have the resources to either get there or they just don't know, right. Because what I used to do before COVID was every Wednesday I would go and I volunteered, and afterwards the volunteers could get some food, and I would get it and take it to my church. For those who, you know, who didn't have at my church, and they, you know, they got used to it. They was like, what you got this week? Oh, I got some potatoes. I got this, that, and the other. So, you know, it's just educating their, you know, and sometimes it takes somebody to go online, found out the resources and put it out there for people or let them know. Sometimes you know, you have to take them because they don't have the transportation. There's, you know, something, you know, that needs to be done for seniors. There's a lot of things out there, but it doesn't cover everybody. Right. There's probably somebody out there that's like, I had a client who would halfway do, you know, they would, instead of doing the whole dosage of insulin, would do a half of one a day because she didn't feel like she could afford it. But then when I talked to her, and I'm looking at her and I'm saying, and she was telling me, well, I have to do this. I said, no, you don't. and I explained it to her, and I got her where she needed to be, because I was just like, and she was crying because her own kids don't care enough to even check on her.
Mm-hmm. And see, I was doing that, Benito, but it was somebody just like you that cared enough to say, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. It was a social worker that cared enough to say, okay, Tramel, this is what we can do for you, and we ain't going to stop until we get your insulin. We ain't going to stop. It was somebody like you. So people like you, I love and I appreciate. I love you for that, Benito. I really do. This is another side, y'all. This is a whole nother side I'm seeing of my brother, because usually we go back and forth. Okay. Somebody got a question for you in the comments, Benito. So Joseph's going to read it.
It says, what qualifications are needed to have a business like yours?
It just depends. You could have a degree in social work. Actually, there are no real qualifications, but it helps to have a degree in social work or master's degree in social work, stuff like that. But my degree is not in social work. I got into it because of the need. And one of my friends, the one who got me into the business, told me this, because a social worker told him this: you don't have to have a degree to own a business. You hire the people with the degrees to do the work.
Exactly.
So it's not necessarily a qualification. It's a passion for doing things to help the community. And, at the same time, you're doing right, and you will make money doing it. Right. Doing something that you like. Because I love helping kids. Like when I, with people, period. Because when I started working, I was with special needs. At first, I was scared of those kids. I was like, oh, Lord. But I got used to it. I got used to handling people and knowing how to talk to them. Because a lot of people think when somebody come at you yelling and screaming, you yell and scream back. No, you keep your voice at oh, Lord, Blue, come on now. You was in that chair over there. Now you're going to come over here. Look.
He loved his daddy.
She a mess. But what was I? Oh, and you just keep your voice at the same tone, because if you yell at them, it's just escalating. You have to learn how to de-escalate. There are things that that you can do to learn how to deal with the different people. And it's not necessarily a certification or a qualification or anything like that. You just have to know how to deal with them. Then you educate yourself with the people around you who know more, and you'll be fine. Yeah.
Well, you see, you talking my field. I worked with I worked with adult special needs. So I know exactly what you're talking about with the behaviors, and we used to do trainings on how to speak to them, how to handle them when they got out of control, and all that stuff. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
And see, you have to be careful with them, because a lot of people think, oh, they old and frail. No, a lot of times they will hurt you.
Yeah,
and they'll hit you, and you don't even know it's coming.
Right, and you can't react. You
cannot react. And that's why if you know you can't handle certain people and behaviors, don't get into this business, because you'll go to jail.
Right.
If you hit one of these elderly people, whether they hit you or not, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
They will give you an elder abuse in a heartbeat. Yeah. And one of the things is you have to be able to and want to advocate for your clients, because a lot of family members will take advantage of them, take their money, do all kind of stuff. And you have to be able to know, okay, we're going to call Social Security and find out where their money is going. We're going to do, certain things like with Social Security, make sure that if you feel like somebody is being taken advantage of, get them someone like somebody who has a power of attorney over them to handle their business, or get them a rep payee. And don't let it be a family member, because those are the ones who will take advantage. You get them to get a rep payee. The Social Security will assign a rep payee to somebody, so that they're not being taken advantage of.
Wow, I didn't know that. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she said, "Do you have any grants?"
I do. It took
Yeah, grant proposals is a piece of work. They are. I know that. Trust me.
It took probably like a year to get everything situated, and you know, they ask so many detailed questions on how you're doing, what your staff is. You know, it's a lot.
She said that because she's an accountant. She has a BS in accounting, so.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that when you get that grant, you make sure you follow the guidelines, because
you follow the guidelines. You make sure that everything you spend, you keep the receipts, and you make sure, because if they come back and ask you, you have proof of what you've done. You know, your payroll has to be on point. All of that stuff has to be, because if they come back to you
and there's a question mark, yeah.
You know, a lot of people get grants and they just, I know someone who got a grant and was with the business, and was a part of the grant proposal was leasing cars so that they could get around. This fool decided they was going to lease a Bentley.
Is that the guy in Atlanta from Love and Hip Hop?
No.
Actually, he got a PPP loan. He got a PPP loan. This dummy from Love and Hip Hop, you know, Carly Red's boyfriend, ex-husband, got a grant, and he went out and got a Bentley and bought all this jewelry, bought all these thousands of dollars worth of jewelry, instead of using it for what it was, which it was for his payroll. And now he's facing years in jail and fines and all this other shit. I mean, he got like $10 million or something like that, and they got him. They got him. They got him. And that's the thing people don't understand. When the government come after you, they
already got everything in place.
You ain't even got, you don't even need no lawyer. You might as well just go there and say, I'm guilty. Please, Lord, have mercy on my soul.
So he got $10 million.
Yeah.
And threw it away on junk.
Yes.
That's somebody who ain't used to having nothing.
Yeah. And was out partying and at the strip club and the whole nine. I mean, I like, you know, and
he was trying to impress somebody.
Yeah,
he's trying to impress people. And that's one thing I don't do. I'm not trying to impress anybody, because if I was trying to impress anybody, I wouldn't be doing this.
Right. But that's what frustrates me so much, because I know that I know firsthand there's a need out there, and people like that, right?
Take advantage.
Take advantage and take away, and then everybody else is looked at with a side eye. And that's why they have all these rules and these guidelines into place, because of people like that.
They'll get you together. They will get you together.
The government will get you together. Y'all can like them or not, but they'll get your ass together.
They don't have to worry about me, because I'm not about to.
Well,
I don't get into that.
Well, Benito, we got to go.
All right, it was nice talking to y'all. Look, I'll get you together on the next go round.
Well, you was nice this time. Benito, is it okay if we send people over to you if they have questions or anything?
That's fine.
I don't want to send nobody over to you and you be overwhelmed.
That's fine.
Okay.
Where you see his name, that's where you can find
Take
him.
one good glance at him now. If you want to see that pretty face more, just go over to Facebook. His name is Benito Henry. Look at that beautiful smile in them eyes. Benito,
stop.
I gotta tell y'all a story before he go. One time Benito said, Shamel, I can look real sad and I can make you want to cry. One day he looked at me and I was like, I told Joseph, I said, oh, Joseph, I'm getting ready to break down and cry. Because he looked at me with them beautiful little eyes and I was like mesmerized. I'm telling you. I
remember that because I told you I could cry if I wanted to.
Well, mine looks like his. If I cry, they're gonna fall on my cheek.
Yeah.
So I can't be crying when mine looks as pretty as his, because they'll just start rolling around and fall out.
Yeah. Y'all see my brother, he ain't pretty. He ain't cute, he pretty. So Benito, we will talk soon. I love you to death. Love you so much. Benito is one of our people that's been with us since day one. Y'all, like I told you, moderators, tread lightly. But we'll talk to you soon, Benito. Love you so much.
All right, talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. That was Benito Henry. Yes, that was my little baby brother, Benito. Now, Benito lives in Dallas, right?
Houston.
In Houston. He lives in Houston. So you people out there that are needing some assistance from him, if you have parents that are elderly or whatever the case may be, he may be able to help you there in the Houston area. Benito is there. You can just go to his Facebook page. His name is Benito Henry. He as you can see, he said he's more than happy to answer any questions that you have or anything. So just reach out to him. And he's a good person. He's good people. Benito is good people. Y'all, we've been on here. You don't want to say I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too. I'm good too, y'all.
I
got full today. Did y'all get full?
I might come back later because I can go live from my phone now.
Yeah, we can go live from our phones now. And we'll be posting some things on the community wall today. So guys, look out for that. Please look out for the community wall.
Medina said if she wasn't married, she thinks she could turn her.
Oh no, she couldn't. She couldn't. Listen, the best Benito has told me the best have tried. The best have tried. But thank you. He's on our team. Benito's on our team. I know the ladies in the chat. These still ladies in the chat is like, yes. But guys, it's been great. It's been great spending time with you guys today. We hope you got full. And you know what? The topic that we were supposed to discuss today, listen, hey.
It didn't happen.
It is what it is.
I was going to burn your soul.
If y'all didn't get it from Wanston and Monica and Anita, listen, go back and watch the video again and you might get something. Listen, but hey, we've enjoyed you today.
Make sure you follow everybody on the TBT squad.
Yes.
All their links will be in our description box.
Yes.
Make sure if you want the mugs that you saw Tramel put up today, and there's the night mug, and there's actually
a whole bunch of mugs.
More. My favorite one, which he didn't put up, is the one with us in the clouds.
Yes.
You'll see me with
that's one of our lifetime member mugs, yeah.
And you can get any of the McRae Kingz merchandise on the link will be in the description box as well. What else is in the description box? The P.O. box, because I know some people wanted to send us stuff for our anniversary. The P.O. box is in the description box.
And also our Amazon wish list. I apologize, guys.
Somebody asked for that too.
Yes, I apologize, guys.
Link will be in the
description that link will be in the
right now. It's not there. It just says Amazon wish list, but it doesn't have the link, so the link will be there today. Yeah, on this video and any video going forward. As well as
guys, we still need your support with the McRae Kingz platform. We still have some things that we really need for our studio. So any donations that you give to us, of course, the super chats are great. A Cash App is even greater. Our Cash App, which is scrolling at the bottom of the screen, is also in the description box as well. So and know that we appreciate all of your donations, and know that all of your donations go towards this platform here. This is for you. And again, to everybody that has contributed, know that we love you. We appreciate you. Yes, we have. We got our green screen. We got our new iMac. And I mean, guys, we just winning. We're winning. The TBT squad is winning. Everybody's winning.
And it's all because of you.
It's all because of you. So remember to walk in love, peace, sunshine, happiness, and all those great things. Oh, you know what? Before we go, we have to announce that two of the TBT squad, they're celebrating their anniversary this week. And that will be Wanston and also Leo. They're celebrating 5 years of wedded bliss. So I believe Wanston's is on the 27th, right?
No.
Yes. Well, Wanston is on
Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, Thursday. The 20 is it 20? No, the 23rd. 23rd, I'm sorry. The 23rd.
Today is
no,
the
23rd. Child, see Joseph.
The 25th and the 26th.
That's a part of Joseph micromanaging me. He always goddamn motherfucking managing me.
It's the 25th.
Y'all see what I go through? Y'all see, whenever y'all see Joseph talk over me, that's him micromanaging me. That's what he does. He does it all day. He does it all day. And I've accepted that part of him. But sometimes I want to take this whole bottle and bust him side the head just one damn time. But the Lord won't let me see, because the telephone in my bosom always rings whenever I try to do it. But anyway, guys, with that being said, again, make sure you tune in. Make sure, guys, get yourself together. There's going to be a celebration of all celebrations with Wanston and Leo. Hey, Daryl, what's going on? There's going to be a great celebration with Wanston and Leo on Thursday and Friday of this week. And then the McRae Kingz will follow that with our spectacular celebration
on Tuesday.
On Tuesday of our 2-year wedding anniversary. Here's the ring. Here's the ring. Here's the ring. There it go. And we will be celebrating as well with our virtual anniversary party. So tune in for that. Don't forget, leave your questions, your comments for Q&A on Thursday nights. Tune in to us on Thursday nights. Are we doing Q&A Thursday? Well, we can't.
They're doing this at 7.
Oh, they're doing this at 7. Okay, so tune in for Q&A on Thursday. And those of you, you guys keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. And don't forget, we're going to be doing a special panel next month. So tune in for that. We will let you know the exact date of when the panel will be.
July 24th.
Oh, it's going to be July 24th. And that is going to be hosted by none other than Blogs and Fiction. So you got to tune in for that. I'm telling you, it's going to be a wonderful night. It's going to be a wonderful night. Again, shout out to Daryl Moore. Listen, let me tell you something. Daryl, I got to say this before we leave. Daryl, I love the work that he is doing right now. And I'm trying to remember the guy's name that he's fighting for. But let me tell you something. If you are facing injustice, or you feeling like somebody is bullying you or something like that, you go over to Daryl Moore. Let me tell you something. Daryl Moore is going to handle it, and he's going to be thorough with it. There is a young man right now that I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys have heard about. Let me just go to Daryl Moore's channel. There's a guy that you guys have heard about. Matthew Russian, yes. Matthew Russian is in jail. He is unjustly in jail right now because he's been accused of murdering someone. Matthew Russian is also autistic, and I can't tell the whole story in like right now, but you guys need to go over to Daryl Moore's platform and watch his videos on Matthew Russian. We are trying to free Matthew Washington. Yes, he is one of ours. Matthew Russian. He is one of ours. And we need to do everything that we can to listen, a phone call, a message, a text message. Just you saying, I support Matthew Russian is going to get this young man out of jail. We have to try. So go over to Daryl Moore's page and listen. And Mad Church Disease, go over to his page too, because Mad Church Disease, let me tell you something, that's a powerful man. I got to talk to Mad Church Disease. I got to talk to him. I've been really trying to get in contact with him, because me and him, he don't even know, we got a lot in common. And so guys, with that being said, we're gonna get off of here now because we have to go about our day. Please make sure that you walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness, and always remember, it's Team McRae.
Oh, damn day.
Talk to you soon.
Peace, y'all.
Peace. Okay.